Good morning to everyone. Now, our new lesson, reading works of art. Okay. Now, before we start our lesson, let us discuss some idioms uh, in which we have to use the colors. Okay, we have to put the colors according to their expression. Okay, we are saying that the person is a red face when he is very angry. In the same way, I'm going to read some expressions. We have to put the color for that particular expression. Okay, so let us do. Give someone a dash look, a look of anger, dislike. Very good, Repti. It is black. Okay. The next, out of dash, suddenly, unexpectedly. Very good, Aryan and Simran. Bhumi. Very good. It is Revti. Very good. It is blue. We use the color blue. Okay. Now the next, the dash shape of the family, a person who brings disgrace to the family. Very good, Sneha, Bhumi and others. It is black. Manjima, Jui, Prajakta, very good. Once in a dash, moon very rarely. Very good, Omkar, Mathli, Revti and others students. It is blue color. A dash list, a list of defaulters. Very good, very good. Omkar, Jui, Aryan and others. It is black. Vanish into the dash. Leave without any trace. It is blue. Very good students. Very nice. Then a dash belt, area, fields, wood, etc. around the city. Very good. Students, very nice. I can see some new students are also answering. I'm very happy for that. It is green color. Okay. Then after that, dash blood, royal blood, aristocratic origin. Very good, Omkar, Sneha. Very good. It is blue. Then next, wait, let me read the next question. To have dash finger, be good at gardening. Very good, Ayush, Jui, Aryan, Bhumi, Manjima, Samar. It is green. Okay, then dash, sorry, dash-eyed boy, favorite person. Yes, yes, it is blue. Very nice. You have to put the color. You don't have to put the noun. Okay, you have to put the color. Then next, be dashed with jealousy. Feel very jealous. Very nice, Jui, Isha, and Yash. Sorry, Yash. No, it is not. Very good, Sneha. It is green. The next, catch someone dash-handed. Catch someone in the act of doing something wrong. Very good, students. It is red. Uh, the next, give someone get the dash signal. Get permission to do something. Yes, what is the answer? Very nice, students. It is green color. The next, roll out the dash carpet. Give a special welcome to whom we have. Yes, very good. Yes, students, it is red. Bhumi, you can put in a chat box in your doubts why you raise your hand. A bolt from the dash, a sudden stock surprise. Yes, it is blue. Then next, a dash herring, something that distorts attention from the main issue. Yes, it is. No, Balaji. Yes, Samarth, it is correct. Aditya, it is red. Then C dash become angry. Yes, it is red. Okay, students. So we have done this activity. I hope you have enjoyed, and now you can use these idioms in your talking also. Instead of saying this something very clearly, you can use these idioms. Okay. Yes, Ria, you can put in a chat box why you raise your hand. If it by mistake, you can lower down your hand. Okay. Then next, now what you have to do. Now you can see some colors. Okay. Now by looking this color, what you get remember. Okay. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to write about that particular thing. When you, so for example, when you look at the purple color, so what this purple color reminds you, that you have to write in your book. Okay, yes. According to your experience, you can write the incident. Okay, is that clear? Let's move to the chapter. Sayyid Haider Raza. Okay, now the reading works of art, we are going to study the reading works of art, which is written by Abha Bhagwat. Okay, who herself was a who herself is a painter, good painter, and she has written some information about the painting. So the lesson has divided into the two parts. The first part talks about the Sayyid Haider Raza, and the second part talks about the Gond arts. Okay, so now we are going to discuss something very important about the Sayyid Haider Raza. Now, Sayyid Haider Raza is popularly known as Raza, and he is a very renowned Indian artist. Now, what do you mean by renowned? Very famous Indian artist. Very good, Manjima. Now, simple geometric shapes, striking color combinations, and captivating composition are characteristics of the Raza's painting, which make his painting something different from other paintings. And yes, very important, in all his painting you can see the color blue and orange. Okay, in some painting you can see just orange, in some paintings you can see blue, but these two colors are very important for him, and that is why he put this color in all his paintings. Now, when you are going to see his painting, you cannot find any human figure. Okay, none of his paintings depict lifelike human figures or copies of scenes from his environment. His paintings, his paintings belongs to abstract style of painting. Okay, now after that, now we are going to discuss something very we can discuss that his painting style is something different Now his painting talks about the abstract styles of painting. Okay. Now what is abstract style? Something theoretical. Okay, a way of looking to something theoretical, and such paintings are not inspired by any external feeling. Okay, you cannot make an abstract painting by looking at sea or looking environment around us. If you want to make an abstract painting, so for that what you have to do, you have to make a you have to originate, you have to peep into your inner mind. Okay, and when you uh, uh, able to originate the styles in your inner mind, you can make this abstract painting. Okay, now you can see the different art, for example that mehndi art or making rangoli and different things. These are the some types of art. You can see many uh, now you can see that many people are not look at the design of the rangoli or mehndi and they make it by their own. So it comes from their inner mind. Okay, is that clear? So it is very important that you should look at your inner mind. Now his painting were made, the Raza's painting made by arranging circles, triangulars, shape, squares, rectangular lines, attractive color combination, and at the same time achieving balance at somewhere and disbalance somewhere. Now it is also an art to make a balance and disbalance. Okay, so now you can see in the picture which is given on the slide, you can see the rectangular has been used, then lines has been used, circle, triangle. So the views of the way of using all this thing is very, very important. Okay, if you're not use all this thing properly in a proper way, so it will not look beautiful. Okay, now Raza's painting, Raza found his painting through his study of Indian art and its heritage, cultural context, and philosophy. His picture seems to radiate peace and life at the same time. Okay, now how he got this way to make so beautiful art, so beautiful paintings. So for that, he has read, he has gone through, he has studied the Indian art and its heritage, cultural context and philosophy. And according to that, he's able to make so nice and beautiful paintings. And when we see, when we take a look of his painting, so it gives us peace and life. Okay, it not make our mind complicated, but it gives us a peace, as there is no, as there is a simplicity and innocent in his painting, and his work of style is in his painting. Okay, now we what we realize, the painting is a visible form of very deep thought. Okay, now when we see this circle, okay, now it talks about a very deep thought. He's thinking in a very deep about a particular thing. Okay, now very few abstract painting communicate with the viewer as Raza's painting do. Every abstract painting is not able to talk to the viewer. Okay. Now, if you want that viewer should uh, able to communicate with your painting, so it is very important that you should study deep the art and you are able to draw that in your painting, in your style of art.
Hello, Seema teacher.
Uh,
Sorry to interrupt. Uh,
okay, Now we have studied till now idea about the paintings of the Raza. Now it is very important that we should study more about the painter also. So now we are going to study about the painter. Now the early life and education. Now he born in the Madhya Pradesh, a small village in Madhya Pradesh. And he began to paint from the age of 12 only. And he studied art at Chitrakala Mahavidyalaya at Nagpur. And from after that, he shifted to the JJ School of Art in Mumbai. And later on to study art in a very good manner, he went to France also. Then after a few years, he decided to settle in the France. His wife was French, and he won many national and international awards. Not only this, he was honored with all three awards of Bhushans, that is Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, and Padma Shri. All three has been given to this particular person. All these three honors have been received by the Raza, and it is a very higher honor. Okay, now what his painting were exploring? His painting explored spiritual, metaphysical path. Now, what is metaphysical path? Metaphysical is beyond the body. Okay, he not as his paintings are abstract. It's not talks about any figure, any human figure or human-like figure, or any life-like figure. So it is not, his painting is not talking about a particular body shape, but it talks about beyond that body shape. It talks about the metaphysical path. Okay. Now what happened? Gradually the bindu or point come to be the core of his painting. Now you can see in the painting there is a bindu is given. Okay, that is the core, that is the starting point of his painting. He described his work in the words, my work is my own inner experience and involvement with the mysteries of nature, and from which is expressed in color, line, space, and light. Okay, now what is it? Whatever the painting he has made, whatever the work he has done, it is the result of his inner experience and involvement with the mysteries of nature. Okay, and for that expression, whatever he got from the nature, from his feeling, for his experience, he put into the expression of painting. Now what happened, as his paintings don't have any figure, lifelike figures, so sometimes it become too complex and even complicated. Okay, an artist's thought appear to be too complex and even complicated when they are expressed through words. Okay, but the painting is a very simple way to express the words. Now for Raza, the effective medium of communication in his work is painting. Okay, what the Raza said, that artist thoughts appear to be very sometimes very complex and very complicated when they are expressed in words, but the painting for him is a very effective medium to communicate with the thought or the expression. So Raza had great creativity and he expressed this with the painting. Okay, but this very notable painter has passed away on 23rd of July 2016, and at that time he was of 94 years. But he left behind the legacy of sensitive painting. Now, what is sensitive painting? Sensitive painting, how can be achieved? It can achieve through extraordinary composition of lines and colors, not an ordinary. We are making that painting that is ordinary. Now, what is extraordinary? Something which is not natural. More than natural is called as extraordinary. Okay, so he left behind the legacy of the sensitive painting that depicts extraordinary composition. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed the information about the Raza and his painting. Is there any doubt in this? Anything you have not understood? Okay. So now we are going to discuss one more work of art, that is Gond art. Now you have might seen in uh, many houses these figures are like these figures. This like these figures in the houses of the many of the villages also, and now in the towns and cities also. Okay. Now we are going to discuss something important about the Gond art. Okay. So before we start about discussing the Gond art, let us discuss where it originated. It is originated in a tribal community. It is a tribal art. Okay, it is a tribal art. It has been developed and preserved by the Gond tribal people residing largely in the Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, and Odisha states of India.
I
Now,
request Aryan Salunke to close.
now from that, we can now how they got all these things. Okay, now how it is passed from one generation to another generation. Okay, now from their traditional tales and mythology, we learn that uh, they have lived in India for thousands of years, even before the other inhabitants came here. Okay, now the language was Gondi, is similar to Telugu or Dravidian language. Okay, Dravidian language, the South Indian language are called as Dravidian languages. Okay, so it has a Gondi language which is very similar to Telugu or Dravidian language. And now Gond art has spread mainly in the central India. Now, at originally, how the people used to draw, they used to draw on earthen walls of their houses. Then most folk arts involve natural techniques of preparing colors and use of several mediums. And this they have transferred from one generation to another in a smoothly flowing process. Uh, when a house is decorated, now we all decorate our houses. Okay, now why we decorate our house? Because it gives a very pleasant atmosphere. Okay, no one like a house which has been scattered everything here and there. Yes, very good, Simran. To look beautiful, and when the house look beautiful, it gives the a peaceful atmosphere. It gives positive vibes. Very good ones. Once, sorry. It gives positive vibes to us. So it is so. This is making painting is also a kind of decorating our house. And not only this, it is a medium. The art is a medium of recording and preserving whatever we have seen. Okay, some many different people have different way to record their experience. Some records in form of music, some record in a form of writing, some record in a form of painting. Okay, so this is a beautiful way to preserve recording and record and preserve whatever our experience we have till now. Now here you can see the pictures. The house has a picture of a deer and the tree. Okay, now this house also has a picture. Now what it depicts? Depicts to it depicts the uh, okay, it depicts the how the house can become a beautiful. Yeah, it is a tribal art, but now it can be used in many houses of the cities also. Now in folk arts, what happened? We have to make our canvas by ourselves. Okay, now what is canvas? It is a, yes, very good, Isha. It is a surface on which we have to draw, and the color with which you draw. Okay, students, those who have doubt, they can put in a chat box. Okay, now uh, creating folk art is a very enriching experience. Now this richness is reflected in the choice of their medium. In the days of past, several things in nature, such as soils of different shades, the juice of plants, leaves, tree bark, flowers, fruits, and even things like coal and cow dung were used to prepare colors. Okay, and the different colors, varied textures, and patterns were used year after year, lending a simplicity to arts. Okay, now what we are using now to color the things. Okay, we use different colors, which is made up of chemicals and uh, okay. But previously we don't use the colors, but we use different natural things, and from that we make different colors. Okay, for that we use the juice of the plants, then leaves, tree barks, and other things. Okay, so previously what happened, the people use the natural thing and make the powder of it, or sometimes they use as it is and make the different thing, then color their paintings. Okay, as but slowly and gradually the society has changed and we start making the colors. Now when we see these pictures, okay, these beautiful Gondar pictures, what we realize, that a picture drawn this way or other can look equally beautiful. Whatever the way, in whatever the way the picture has been drawn, it gives a beautiful look. Now, not only this, it conveys a very deep thought, and it is in a very simple way. Do not complicate the things. In a very simple way, it communicates the whatever a painting wants to communicate. Now, in the Gaunt style of art, we see that the outlines may vary in a little from the artist to artist, but the designs that fill it make the whole picture look lively and attractive. Okay, whenever we see these pictures, what it shows it will now move. Now you can see in these pictures, it is very lively pictures. We can see that. Okay. So, and because of that, the design and the designs of the artist make the whole picture lively and attractive. And this design includes what? Simple textures. It looks very simple to make this painting, but when we are going to draw these paintings, it can be difficult also. But by seeing this picture, it's shown that very simple things has been used to make the picture. Okay, means simple textures achieved using dots, streak lines, dotted lines, curvy shapes, and circles. Special attention is given to the choice of various color. That is, total effect is amazing and beautiful. Okay, if suppose uh, in the picture only the black and blue color has been used, so it cannot be look very pretty because of the color combination, because of the texture of the picture. We can enjoy the this particular painting or the particular picture. So it is very important that we use the color very precisely. Now, today's age is the age of commercialization. Okay, so many men have taken up the Gonda, but still the roots of the folk arts lies in women's daily core, like cleaning, decorating the house, dealing with natural colors in the course of cooking, and in the leisure and time activities. Okay, we can see many Gonda pictures we can see in the market. Many painters are now who draw all these paintings, but still the essence of the painting we can see in the houses only. That woman only can use that essence of color combination, that painting. Leisure is a free time activity. Okay, whenever the woman is free after her household work, so she do something creative. That creativity is different from the commercial creativity. Okay, so the essence of that creativity is different from this commercial creativity. Okay, students. Now, I hope there is a no doubt till now whatever we have discussed. Okay. So now we are going to ask some questions. Okay. Now, first question which I'm going to ask you is, which style of painting does Raja's painting belongs? Which style of painting does Raja's painting belong? No Purva, no Simran. Very good Bhumi. It is very good Sneha. It is abstract style of painting. Okay. Now, which are the owners does Raza got? Very good, Ashka, Alisha. Okay, very nice, students. Yes, he honored with all three Padma awards, that is Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, and Padma Vibhushan. Okay, uh, just explain the. I want to know which Raza's painting explore which path, or which path does Raza's painting explore? No, very good Parth. Mansi, very good. Bhumi, very nice. It is spiritual and metaphysical. Very good. Now I want to know the meaning of metaphysical. What is the meaning of the metaphysical? Beyond body, something beyond body. Very nice. Supernatural. Very good. Now I want the meaning of legacy. What do you mean by legacy? What do you mean by legacy, students? Yes, very good, Isha. Inherited gift. Legacy means inherited gift. Okay. Now, I want the meaning of captivating composition. Captivating composition. Yes, captivating means attracting, attractive. Captivating composition means attractive composition. Very nice, students. Uh, Now, I want to know what is a very much different about Gond art. What is the most different thing about the Gond art? No, yeah, it is a tribal art, but it is not something which is a very different technique. Okay, some very closer, beta. Very good, Ashka. It is canvas. Okay, in Gond art, the artist itself have to create the canvas. So it is something very different about the thing.